Hello everyone. In the last class we studied about the linear equation. What is a linear equation? An equation with one variable with one degree. Suppose I say 3x plus 7 is equal to 10. So it is a linear equation with one variable with degree 1. See, x degree 1, x square degree 2. X square plus x plus 1. Here the highest power is called degree. You understand? So this one we learn how to solve. Today let us study some more problems on linear equations. What is the first problem? The first problem given is like this. What should be added to twice the rational number minus 7 by 3 to get 3 by 7. So far whatever we did, they had given the equation. Now it is our task to frame the equation and then to solve. By looking at this statement, we have to frame the statement, equation, right? So what should be added? I do not know what is that number. So let it be x. So what should be added? X should be added to what? Twice the rational number. Twice the rational number is what? Minus 7 by 3 to get 3 by 7. What should be added? I do not know what is that number, so I call it as x. Twice the rational number minus 7 by 3 to get 3 by 7. So what is the next step? X plus 2 7s are minus 14 by 3. So I write down x minus 14 by 3 is equal to 3 by 7. What is my next work? I have to find out x. So x is equal to 3 by 7 minus, I am taking that side. So plus 14 by 3. Whenever the denominators are different, you have to take the LCM. Both are prime numbers. When both are prime numbers, the product itself is the LCM. 7 3s are 21. 7 3s are 21. That 3 you have to multiply. 3 3s are 9. Plus 3 7s are 21. 7 14s are 98. So 9 plus 98 how much? 107 divided by 21. So x is equal to 107 divided by 21. So this number should be added to this to get 3 by 7. I hope you understood. Our second question is like this. The perimeter of a rectangle. So I have to draw the rectangle. Perimeter means boundary line. Suppose I name it as ABCD. What is perimeter? AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. In the rectangle, there are two lengths and two breadths. See, these are the two lengths and these are the two breadths. You have to know all this. Then we will start reading. The perimeter of a rectangle is 13 centimeter. That means 2 times length plus 2 times breadth is equal to 13 centimeter. Therefore, the perimeter of a rectangle, width means breadth, is 2 3 by 4. So 2 length plus 2 times, what is the breadth they have given? 2 3 by 4 is equal to 13. So what is your work? L is equal to how much? That is what you have to find out. L is equal to how much? Now shall we proceed? 2L plus 2 into, whenever it is a mixed fraction, convert into improper. 4 2s are 8 plus 3, 11 by 4 is equal to 13. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So what do you get? 2L is equal to 13. This one I will take that side. It was plus, now it is minus 11 by 2. After simplification, I got 11 by 2, right? So I can do like this. 2L is equal to, take the common denominator. What is the common denominator? 2. So 13 2s are 26 minus 11. So 2L is equal to 26 minus 11 is 15 by 2. So L is equal to 15 by 2 divided by 2. 15 by 2 divided by 2 means into 1 by 2. So what do you get? L is equal to 15 by 4. 2L is equal to, if you want one more step I can write down. L is equal to 15 by 2 divided by 2. Okay. So 15 by 2 into 1 by 2. L is equal to 15 by 4. 4 3s are 12. 3 by 4. So many centimeters. See how easy it is. Try to understand by yourself. Perimeter means 2 length plus 2 breadth is equal to 13. They have given the what is the value of breadth. Substitute and get the value of length. Did you all understand? Let us go to the third question. The next question given is like this. The present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil. After 5 years, their ages will add to 66 years. Find their present ages. Now, Sahil's mother is 3 times older than Sahil. After 5 years, the sum of their ages is 66 years. That's what I understood from the question. So, what shall we do? Let the present age of Sahil be X. Let the present age of Sahil be X. Therefore, mother's age 3x. Am I right? So, Sahil's age is X, mother's age is 3x. After 5 years. After 5 years means, suppose you are now 13 years. After 5 years you are 18. 13 plus 5. So same thing happens. Sahil's age will be x plus 5 and mother's age will be 3x plus 5. So write down that. After 5 years, Sahil's age x plus 5. Mother's age 3x plus 1. So sum is 66. So what you have to do? X plus 5 is Sahil's age plus 3x plus 5 is mother's age is equal to 66. And so take out the bracket. Why did I put the bracket? To show that this is Sahil's age, this is mother's age. So x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5 is equal to 66. So x plus 3x 4x, 5 plus 5 10 is equal to 66. So 4x is equal to 66 minus 10. So 4x is equal to 56. So x is equal to 56 divided by 4. How much? X is equal to 14. What is this 14? That is the present age of Sahil. So mother is how much? 14. 14 3s are 42. So let the present age be of the Sahil be x, mother's age 3x. So his age is 14 and mother's age is how much? X is equal to 14. So mother's age is 14 into 3. How much? 42. This is the answer. Our next question is like this. Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupee coin as he has 5 rupee coin. If he has totally rupees 77, how many coins of each denomination does he have? Right? So 3 times 2 rupee coin is equal to 5 rupee coins. So let the 5 rupee coin be x. 5 rupee coin be x. So total amount is how much? 5x, right? 3 times 2 rupee coins. 3 times 3 into x is equal to 3 into x. If he has x 5 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, he has got 3 times x. 3 times x of 2 rupees is equal to 6x. That is the value of what is a 2 rupee coin. So 3 times x of 2 rupee coin, therefore totally 6x. So what I have given? 6x plus 5x is equal to 77. I say number of 5 rupee coin be x. So total amount is 5x. Now what is the total amount of 2 rupee coin? 3 times x of 2. So these 2 rupee coins 3 times x. So 3 times x of 2 is equal to 6x. So total amount by 2 rupees. Amount by rupees 2. Amount by rupees 2. Okay. Rupees 2 is 3 times x into 2. 6x. 6x plus 5x is 77. 11x is equal to 77. So x is equal to 77 divided by 11. How much? 7. So what can I say? 5 rupee coin is 7. So 5 7s are 35. Am I right? So 2 rupee coin is 3 times x. 3 times 7 is 3 7s are 21. So 21 into 2, how much? 42. Is 42 plus 35 is 77? Yes. So I can say 5 rupee coin 7, 2 rupee coin 21. 3 times of x is 21. Understand? So I say let the 5 rupee coin be x, total amount is 5x. 3 times of this x into 2 is the amount by rupees 2, totally 7. So I hope you understood. Now let me solve the last question of this class. The sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. What is the meaning of consecutive numbers? You know. Which are the 3 consecutive numbers if I ask? 3, 4, 5 or 5, 6, 7. Which comes one after the other. But one more condition they have given. 3 consecutive multiples of 11. So suppose I start 11, 22, 33. Or 22, 33, 44. Like that. So let me take the first number be x. Next number is x plus 11. Next number is x plus 11 plus 11 or x plus 22. So let me write down. The 3 consecutive numbers be what? X plus 11 and x plus 11 plus 11 is x plus 22. So the sum is 363. Now we frame that equation. X plus x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is equal to 363. So now you take out the bracket. Why did I put the bracket? This is one number, this is one number, this is one number. So x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is equal to 363. 3x plus 33 is equal to 363. 3x is equal to 363 minus 33. So 3x is equal to 330. 3 minus 3 0. 6 minus 3 is 330. X is equal to 330 divided by 3. How much? 110. So according to me 110. Next number is 121. Next number is 132. Is the sum is 363. Let us see. 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 0 is 3. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6, 363. Am I right? So what are the three multiples of 11? Where sum is 363, 110, 121, 132. These are the three numbers. So if you like my video, if you can understand very well, please share it with others and please subscribe also. Thank you very much.